Hello everybody, welcome to another video from BotBuilders.tech. So in today's video, we'll see an alternate way of sending notifications to the admins of a bot whenever a live chat is enabled, or do you want to notify the admins for a particular scenario. We wanted to do this because of the recent scare from Facebook when they started banning pages based on this live enabling of live chat or setting up notify admin stuff and so on. So there was a very big confusion whether the bot platforms are using the correct message tag in the back end. So let's not get into the nitty-gritties whether the bot platforms are using it correctly or not. So for now, what we are going to do is whenever somebody wants to enable a live chat, or you want to be notified as an admin, we'll use Telegram as a communication channel, and you get notified about that. So let's go now. So here we have four simple steps. So we are going to create a new Telegram bot using something called as a bot fodder. So bot fodder is basically a built-in tool, built-in bot within Telegram where you can generate new bots. So I'm using Telegram web interface and I'm already in bot fodder. So all you have to do is, if you haven't used it before, so you just need to subscribe, click start on bot fodder. Just search for bot fodder and you can see it has come up here, right? And you can just click on it. It will give you all the options. Once you click start, it will give you all these options. Now we have to start with creating a new bot. So you can either type /new bot, or you can just click on this. Now it will guide you through the next step. So it's going to ask, what are you going to call this? So let's say we'll call this Deepak notification test bot. Good. So now it's going to ask for the username. So now you can see that it says the bot name has to end. The username has to end with the bot, right? So let's say Deepak underscore test underscore bot. Hopefully this exists. Good. So step one is done. Awesome, guys. So now remember that we have this HTTP API, right? So we need to copy this API here. So let's just copy this particular part. Let's put it somewhere else. Okay, maybe we'll just copy it here itself, right? We'll come to this again. Now, once the API is done, now we need to create a group chat. So the whole idea is we create a group chat within Telegram and we add bot and all your admins. Let's say there are 3 admins to your page. So you're going to add all of them there, and everybody is going to be added from the particular page. So whenever a notification happens, all of them will be notified in the same group chat. That's a Telegram group chat. So now let's first create a new group. So okay, now before that, let's do one thing. Let's activate this bot. So let me just click on this link because I need to be a member of this bot, right? So Deepak test bot. So let me just click start. Yeah, that's it. So this is enough, right? Now let me create a new group chat. So let's create a new group in Telegram. Let's call this Deepak. Let me invite the bot into the group. Next, so this is a group name. So Deepak test. Create group. So now you can see Deepak has created the group, right? And the bot is already part of it. And when you click on new members, you can see there is myself and there is the bot here. Now let's say you have 5 different admins that needs to be part of the thing. So either you can add them one-on-one here, or you can just click this invite to group via link. And you just copy this link and share it with all your admins. So they will be automatically added to this group. So this is like an easier way to add the multiple admins or multiple people whoever you want into this particular system, right? It's entirely up to you, or you can add it manually here. So let's close this. Okay, now the group chat is created. We need to capture this group ID because we are going to send all notifications into this particular group. So again, let me grab this particular value. So notice this value always starts with G as far as I've seen. So you will have to ignore G and then just take down the numbers, right? And then let me go here and let me paste the values, right? Great. So we have completed two steps now. Like the first step is we created the Telegram bot, and then we captured the bot API, and then we created a group chat, and then we captured the group chat ID, right? Now let's go to a Silver bot flow. So now the idea is we need to capture whatever the user is typing. Either you do that or you just want to notify admin for whatever actions needs to be done, right? It's entirely up to you how you want to set that up. So I have an existing flow. So let's say in this flow, the user clicks on let's talk, and in this is my, let's say this is my old flow where it goes to my, okay, I've notified and that means so on. I mean, you can see that I have enabled the live chat, notify admins and all this stuff, right? But then we know these things are creating problems now, and the whole idea of this Telegram bot is to remove these notifications here. So Silverbot's team has said they will actually enable, I mean, they will remove these notifications to the admins and only to email notifications. But we don't know what's the ETA on that. So because of this, personally in all my bots, I'm actually removing live chat, I'm removing notify admins. And the only notification channels I'm using is right now one through Telegram, and as a backup, I'm also using emails. So so now in this case, what we'll do is let's first set a custom field, because with Telegram it doesn't do the formatting, HTML formatting, line breaks. It doesn't do it properly. So Mark actually gave a good idea. So he said like first store the value in a custom field, like whatever text you want to set, and then use the value there. So what I've done is I just created a custom field called notification underscore text. And then so I just put up a text like this saying Deepak so and so wants to talk to you about so and so, and this is your last the chat. So this is the last text input, and this is the chat link. So this is so that I can access the chat link directly from within the Telegram. So it's entirely up to you, right? So now you can save this. So you can use this for in multiple ways. So whenever somebody enables live chat and they are typing in, so you're just capturing it and putting it here. So that's last text input. Or in case you're storing the relevant text info into a custom field, so you can use this custom field here as well. So it's entirely up to you how you set this particular value, right? But do remember, whatever you're putting here, this is what will show up in Telegram as a notification. So make sure that you're putting in all your relevant information. So let's say, for example, you have email. You want to get the email and phone number as well. So you can just say email is, so I'll just put it like this, phone is phone. So all this information will be delivered to your Telegram bot, right? So for now, yeah, let it be like this. Let's see what happens. So let's just save, right? So the first step is, like I said, you create a custom field, name it whatever you want so that you remember, set it as notification text, and then set the text to put all your information that needs to be sent to your Telegram bot, right? Now comes the magic, external request. So this is your step 4. So we have done step 3 now. So we have created the notification text. So now let's go to the text 4. So this is a Telegram API URL we'll be using in the external request. So all this stuff, API .telegram.org/bot, and you put your bot API here, and then chat ID, then put your chat ID here. So just note there is a hyphen along in front of the chat ID. So the first couple of times I missed this and I used to get errors, but then now so yeah, now let's look at the external request that we'll be using. So This is the external request, and like I said, right, the text equals text to send part is the custom field. This will be replaced by a custom field. So now let's start creating this URL. So now first let's take the bot API, come down here, and then we'll just edit this part. Okay, now we need the chat ID, which is this one. And so remember, there is a hyphen before that. We need the hyphen to be present. And then we have text equals text to send. So this will be replaced by the custom field. So I'll just copy this URL I just created, and let's go to the external request. So what basically I'm doing is I'm just creating a, let me minimize myself, an external request block. All right, let me just create a, oops, I'm sorry. So this will be a dynamic content block, which we don't want. We need a action, and we need, where is external request? Yes, external request. So do note, as you can see here, external request is not a pro feature. So you can actually, even if you're using the free Silverbots account, you can still utilize this amazing functionality. So way to go, Silver, right? So let's do a post, and let's just put the URL here. So this is the entire URL I just created there, and we need the custom field, which is notification underscore text is a custom field I created, right? So let me just say this, and that's it. So you can see that's the same stuff I created now, right? So I'll just remove the previous one because that's a live notification block, and that's it. So now what we'll do is let's just preview this flow. Yes, the notification has come. Let's go to Messenger. So let's talk button. So once I click let's talk, so right now I'm not having any user input field set up for this. So the moment this let's talk is clicked, it will actually send a notification to Telegram. You can see that I got the notification already on my Telegram, right? So let's go and check out Telegram tab. And you can see here, see this chat notification, and this is the beauty, this is the reason I created the custom field, because we are seeing this line breaks coming up, right? So all the custom fields are replaced. So the last chat was CLS, obviously, because I didn't enter any new input here, it's happened. So this is a chat link, which is again a custom field. Oh yeah, email and mobile are also auto populated because they are filled up during a previous flow. So yeah, and it's entirely up to you how you want to utilize these notifications. So for a couple of clients, what I've done is I created separate groups, one for live chat notifications because a lot of live chats happen, and I don't want to mix that with order notifications. And then I created a different group for orders, like whenever a new order is completed or a new order is done in the e-commerce module, a notification is sent. So at the end of the day, all we want is you create new groups, you add the bot notification bot, add multiple admins, capture the group chat ID and do it, because this is going to be for a single, the bot is going to be the same. I will not be creating multiple bots, but I'll be creating multiple groups. So I'll be having multiple IDs here, and then I'll be just replacing that in the external request block. That's it. So yeah, people. So this is like a very simple setup. Believe me, even I thought it was very complicated and stuff. But then it's very simple. But then apart from if you're not okay with using this system, that's totally fine. We have other alternate methods. So for example, Rob Rita, he had actually shared this Telegram notification system almost a month back. Yeah, I was too lazy to create this video, even though I had set this up 2 weeks back in my bot accounts. So Rob Rita, he had actually created a Telegram notification using his own APIs, using his own scripts and so on. I mean, in my opinion, this is a more simpler solution what you are doing here under your own credentials. So you don't have to depend on a third party system, but it's entirely up to you, your options, right? And then there's another option using Integromat. So if you're a good, if you're using Integromat and you install its app on your mobile, so you can enable push notifications. So obviously, Mark and others have also published a couple of videos on this. You can use that option as well. And then another option is Mark's suggestion. Again, he had created a push notification system using pushover. But then this is like a pay one-time paid subscription. Like you have to pay one time, I think $5 per device or something. So if you have like 5 admins, then you have to pay like $25, something like that. So it's entirely up to you. So if you want to use push notifications or Telegram or whatever, in this case, this Telegram notification is entirely free. Like there's no charges involved, and this is also applicable. You can use this even with the free Silverbots account as well. So there are no problems there. Um, yeah, people. So that's pretty much it. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, so that, and feel free to comment if you have any questions. And obviously, I'll be sharing this in the Silver Bots community as well, Facebook group. So feel free to post your questions there or comment here, and I'll be very happy to help you out. Cheers.